Hi, Leapers. It's me. It's Kathy Wright. I'm coming to you on this Sunday, May the 22nd. Actually, I'm taping this on Saturday, May 21st, because I got a lot of stuff that I got to do on Sunday. And so we've had a couple of weeks where haven't had our podcast because I've been running around doing things. The first Sunday I missed was Mother's Day. So happy belated Mother's Day to all of you out there who celebrated Mother's Day. And then last Sunday, I was in Atlanta at an amazing conference that I'll talk to you more about in just a few moments. But I wanted to say hi and check in with everybody and see how you're doing. May is a busy month for me, right? I'll just start off by saying May is a busy month. I have a lot of social things on my calendar. I typically go to a local um, derby party here in Cincinnati that is absolutely fantastic. We've been going for quite a number of years. The past few couple of years has been pandemic season, so we haven't been had an opportunity to go. So this time we got dressed up and went outside, and it was amazing. And I always look forward to that. In addition to like the derby party and the warm weather and planting flowers, there's also lots of celebrations in May. My brother's birthday, my deceased father, his birthday is on May 16th. My brother's birthday is May 23rd. And this particular May, we have two major milestones. My son, Griffin, who I am just over the moon about, he's actual going to be a rocket scientist. I birthed this a rocket scientist. Um, but he is graduating this month, and we're doing all of the preparations. We've got a graduation party tomorrow, which is why I'm taping today, and we're excited about that. But also, my husband and I hit a huge milestone. On Monday, we will have been married 30 years. I don't know where the time went. Um, all I can tell you is that we've been doing it for 30 years. We've actually been together about 36 years, right? So it's really long time. Of course, we had our ups and downs prior to getting married, and so we broke up and got back together quite a few times. But in total, I've known him for about 36 years, and we've been married officially on Sunday 30 years. So it's been quite a journey. It was quite a leap. It was quite a leap of faith to find someone I met him when I was 18, married him when I was 24, but it was a huge, we had to take a huge leap of faith uh, for both of us, right? To be in agreement about how we will be together, what we would do together, have goals and dreams, and set forth a plan for us to make a life where we would buy a house, buy a couple cars, have a few youngins. We ended up having three, but then most importantly, like focusing on joy and happiness and love, and allowing each other to completely be who they needed to be in the space so that they could be fully present for our relationship and for any offspring that might come from the relationship. So I've been really grateful to have found such a kind, gentle soul to partner with in this lifetime. But again, I didn't always know that, right? I didn't always know that, he was the one. I didn't always know if I was right for him. I didn't even know if I was strong enough, mature enough, where I was in my journey to be able to make that particular decision. But at that time, at age 24, I took the leap, right? And sometimes when you take a leap, you don't have to know all the steps, right? You have to go with how you feel. Like, how does that person make you feel? How does that situation make you feel? How does, the environment around that situation, the extended family, the all of the things that comes with being in a marriage, how does all of that stuff make you feel? And at the end of the day, after doing that inventory, I knew that all of those things added up to joy for me, right? It had added up to happiness and opportunity to build something with somebody who was like-minded and fully whole and functional, right? And who would allow me to be. And that's what I wanted, and that's what I'm grateful for. That I was allowed to do that. My hope is that um, you have found similar in your life, and if you're still searching for that person, that you find that person indeed, right? And that you first start though with you and how you will show up and what you want, and envisioning for yourself what you really want, and playing that out. Like, what's the end game? What's the end goal? Do you want to have a family? If you're older like me, do you want to just um, have companionship so that you can do fun things and explore life a little bit differently than when you have younger children? You have to define that. And I think it's really important to be intentional and purposeful when you start to look for someone to share time with, to share your life with, because no one wants to waste time, right? And sometimes you get in situations that were only meant for a season, and we sometimes drag them out, right, to be in seasons where they don't belong anymore. We end up in seasons where it's like, hey, this isn't quite right, right? And so you have to be really tuned into yourself and really know what makes you happy and what you're actually looking for in your relationship. So I really want to encourage you, right? If that is what you're looking for, if you're already married and you're just sometimes you get in those little stuck places, I encourage you to, keep the communication open. Talk as much as possible about who you are, who you're becoming, and learn more about them, and who they are and what they're becoming, and try to see where the roads meet, and then hopefully you can continue to move through life in a happy, joy filled space where you're both affirmed in who you are and what you're about every day. I got super lucky when I met my husband, so I don't take that for granted. But I know that again, it was an effort that both of us had to make. So I'm really grateful for that. So I encourage you to, again, just make sure that whatever leap you make, whether it be marriage, whether it be a new job, whether it be switching churches, or deciding to start going to church, or whatever thing you're starting to think about it in the frame of mind in terms of you're making a leap, right? You're adjusting from a place where you were to a new place, right? So anybody can walk somewhere, but we're talking about leaping, right? So we're doing big moves. We're doing things that require courage, that require tenacity, that require us to be really sure um, that this is the thing that we want to do next. We want to jump, we want to leap, and we want to make some significant change. So that you can do that in a relationship. Again, you can do it with work. You can do it with anything. So hopefully, you are working on that daily. You're doing affirmations. You're creating your vision boards. You're planning for all of your goals and dreams. Because I want everybody to um, make sure that you are leaning in on what makes you happy, and that you're not losing sight of that. And the best way to do that for me is the old journal, right? I got tons of these things around, and I've talked about this before, but it's one way that I can stay true and honest to myself about what I want to do and the goals and dreams that I have for myself. This kind of keeps me, plugged in to who I say, what I want to do, right? So it's really cool. So that's it. I really didn't have much that I wanted to talk to you about. I just wanted to acknowledge that we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and why. I also want to give you some background about where I was last week. So I told you I was in Atlanta at a conference called Reclaim Your Peace. I was able to speak to the group of women that were there, who are incredible women. We talked about my particular conversation was about how do you move into a space of allowing, right? And not just trying to define every aspect of your life with some transcript or checklist that you've created or someone's handed you at some age in your life or some position in your life about this is the blueprint about what your life is supposed to be about, but actually relinquishing that part of the conversation and really allowing yourself to dream bigger, to dream greater, to get rid of the blueprint that maybe somebody else left for you, or that you allow to be imprinted on your head and your mind and your heart, and allow space for there to be something new, for you to dream differently, bigger, better, and again about more, being more in alignment with your deepest wishes, your deepest goals, your deepest joys, the things that you really seek. So I encourage you to allow, to allow. The next conference event that's going to be held is going to be by Vision Finders Masterclass, which is who I coach with. Is going to be held in Washington, D.C. I'll make sure that I get those dates and I'll put them in the group for you. And then there'll be another one that'll be hosted here in Cincinnati. And I'm hoping that I can get a lot of people that I know to come and have a really good joy filled time, getting recentered, getting refocused, being affirmed in who they are as women, as men, as whole people, but allowing us to stand in our power and to be greater for ourselves and our family. So I will get you that information as soon as it becomes available, and I'll make sure that it gets into the group because I think it's something that's worth your time. Okay. All right, that's it for this Sunday. I hope that everybody has an amazing week. My son is graduating this week, so I am just like trying to contain myself. If you follow me on Facebook, it is ridiculous. As that there's a like a TikTok where the soundtrack, the audio goes, "You're gonna get sick of me." Yeah, you're gonna be sick of me this week because I posted so many pictures of my child. But I'm just in this space filled with joy, and I humbly request that you just give me a pass this week with all of the pictures and things that I post because I'm really excited about my young one graduating. So all right. Well, for those of you who have children graduating as well, congratulations. I know that it takes a lot to get that done. So, congratulations to you. To those of you that are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries or any other special time, congratulations. And I wish you all the best. That's it for this Sunday. I'll see you next week. I'm working on some special guests who are going to come in and talk about some books that they've written and some other huge pieces that'll hopefully be inspirational to you as you consider your life after the leap. You all have an amazing, amazing rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.